function, this is an actual function. The learner wants something and he can't have it. That's just a layman's way of saying, denied access. So, I want this cookie and somebody says no, or I was thinking about what Brett said about the kick in the back of the head while driving in the car, is that I had a learner who's driving and then you drive past McDonald's, right? And they're like, you know what, I keep getting this, and they realize they want you to stop at McDonald's. So then you just start a whole intervention for that. So the strategy that I give to families and to clinicians is, one thing, if they're asking in an appropriate way, they're saying something before you say no. So not if they're already, you said no, now they're freaking out. They're having a problem behavior. The learner wants something, can't have it. I will usually say no, but, or sorry, but I can't tell you how many kids I've started to work with, and they hear the word no and they go crazy because they've had some kind of learning history somewhere before where people would just say no and it wasn't a good thing. So I will actually just say, sorry, I'll be like, well, but eventually I do teach them to hear no. Because somewhere in their life they're going to hear no, and I need to keep that in the back of my mind. Okay, can't do that yet, but that's on my to-do list, because if I don't teach him to tolerate no, he's going to hear it on an airplane and be put on the no-fly list, as Brett says. So I say no, but, or sorry, and give them choices if you can, So you can offer a similar item. Now, if somebody wants a chip, it's probably not a good idea to give them a celery stick. How about a celery stick? But you might be able to, or you might be willing to give popcorn or a pretzel. So I'm thinking he wants something salty and crunchy. Let me offer something else salty and crunchy. Okay, and see if that's one possibility. Eventually, you can, this is all through the process of teaching tolerance, you could say, not that, but maybe it's a celery stick. But you're not going to go from A to Z. That's not a good idea to go from A to Z, because there's a good chance that you won't have success. The second thing is to offer to have it later. Now, again, in the beginning, we will tell them, okay, just do like one quick thing. Like I literally, if somebody says they want them to say, okay, wait, I might set a timer for 3 seconds, or I might just say, okay, do this first, clap your hands, and then do it. Then I might have them do a couple of things, get it. Now you need to do this puzzle, and then you get it. And so that you start increasing the amount of time between when they ask for it and when you're going to actually deliver the reinforcement. And then you think to yourself, okay, they need a waiting program. So you can offer to have it later. Of course, sometimes no means no. And then we do what's called the walk and peel process. I don't know if anybody else still says that. The walk and peel process is when I picture the little toddler asking mom for something, and they're hanging on your leg, and you're peeling them off as you're walking. You only say no once, and you just keep right on going, because no means no. You continue to talk about it and say, well, and I know you really want that, but they're just going to think it's open for discussion, and it's not open for discussion, so you just want to keep going.